boy Doug Lang, chilling at Independence Gym, beautiful Phoenix. Just wanted to kind of go over. This is one of the guys that I definitely have pegged for a potential pro card here at the USA's 2012. So, Doug, man, tell me a little bit about yourself, bro.
A little about myself. I have been bodybuilding for close to 13 years now.
Damn.
It's been my passion since I stepped foot in the gym, and it's always been my dream to turn pro. The last couple of years, I kind of got off track with my competing, so this year is a big year for me.
What made you get off track?
Just lost focus, just working and living life, and
Other priorities kind of.
Yeah, kind of caught up, and
Yeah.
you know, it's one of those things you get to a certain point, you're like, I can't waste any more time.
Absolutely.
So it's on now to get this done, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah, man. How much you weigh now right now?
right about 270.
270.
So yeah, I want to push. My goal is to push over 280 before I start the dieting process. So
Okay.
you know.
And then what weight do you plan on competing at?
I have no idea. I'm not really shooting for a specific weight.
Okay.
I mean, if I can hit, my coach thinks if I can hit my off-season right, I can come in around 250.
Nice.
You know, so
That's pretty huge.
if I can hit 250 on stage, I'd love that. You know.
So you've actually been competing for 13 years.
Off and on, yeah.
What really initially motivated you to get into the sport?
I've always had a fascination with muscles.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us have, but you know, even from a young age, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think we all kind of share that commonality
course.
for the most part. But anyways, like I used to in high school, I lifted a little bit. I had some weights in my bedroom, you know, that I trained with. But I was an athlete in high school. Then after high school, I joined the gym for the first time, and literally just from day one, just fell in love with it. And
Just got at the fucking bug just hit you.
yeah, a year later, I competed in my first show, a small local show in Tucson, Arizona, and won it at
Okay.
19 years old. So I won my first show.
19
And
years
it
old,
just-
Tucson, Arizona, won your
yeah.
first show. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I actually won my first show too.
Yeah.
Until I was 30 years old in Iraq.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so I got kind of a late jump on it, but well, you obviously definitely look like you know what you're doing. And
Yeah, it's been a learning process. I mean, it's a learning process. I think over the years, you always learn, and you always look for new ways to train, new ways to diet or whatever. You know, you're always looking for something new.
Absolutely.
I think the biggest thing that stays with I think the biggest factor of my progress over the years is consistency and intensity. Like in the gym, it's just balls to the wall. You just got to go
agree.
hard. Period.
I agree, absolutely.
Because that's what most people aren't willing to do is go hard.
Very, very true. Kind
know.
of go past that threshold, so to speak.
Yeah, on a consistent basis, because there's a lot of guys out there that can go past that threshold. It's just,
Right.
can you do that year after year, week after week?
Right. Actually, live the lifestyle. Right now,
Yeah,
what do you find, especially in the last couple of years? Because you said that some other things have kind of prioritized over that. Obviously, like you have to balance, like job and finances, relationships. I mean, there's so many things to balance. What do you find is the biggest obstacle to kind of achieving that balance consistently?
It's a good question. I think, with bodybuilding, it's like a very lopsided sport. Like when you're committed to the sport,
absolutely.
so part of it's just, having people in your life that are supportive of it is a big part of it. I think a huge part of it. And at the same time, like even like with work for me, like I train people full time, so I get the privilege of being in the gym all day long and being around it and living it on all levels too. So it's my business. It's also my passion in sport. And, so I get to kind of live all levels of it.
So surround yourself with like-minded people. And basically incorporating other things into your life that contribute to your success.
Exactly.
Which makes perfect sense. And really, you can adapt that to anything in your life.
And I think too, a key for me is I do like to do my best to be normal on certain levels too. Like, give myself.
Normal, that's all relative.
Like you go out to dinner or whatever. Maybe I don't want to, especially in the off season or whatever.
Right.
Give yourself a little bit of a normalcy. Obviously when it comes to show prep time, it's just you're gung ho, 100%. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, about how far out do you actually plan on, getting that zone and 100% contest prep?
Well, the dieting process, at least around 12 weeks,
12 weeks.
So like right now, I started my training for this show in January,
Okay.
and so the first few months have been off season,
Right.
like a clean off season. I'm not wanting to get fat or anything, but I'm putting on size.
Right. And to clarify, a clean off season some people may not understand what that means. Basically, you know, controlled weight gain, trying to continue to gain size, but not get, you know, overly fat.
Right. Yeah. So you're not. So I'm not eating a bunch of junk. Like I eat 90% of the time. It's my diet foods. It's just a certain amount more than I would dieting, and then I have 2 or 3 cheat meals a week. You know, that I go out and eat. You know, whatever kind of thing.
That sounds nice. I can't
You know,
wait to have a cheat meal.
yeah, exactly. And then a little cardio here. You know, about 3-4 days a week of cardio right now to keep the metabolism up as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, if anybody that's checking this out and wants to get a hold of you, has any questions, you have any way that they can get a hold of you?
Yeah, totally. I have a couple websites. I have bigdouglang.com and I have langfitness.com. So langfitness.com is my personal training website and bigdouglang.com is my bodybuilding website.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you can also check us both out on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
My YouTube channel name is NB Nutrition, and yours is?
Mr. Doug Lang on YouTube. Yeah.
Original.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, listen, dude. I can't wait to start training with you.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Fucking, you know, on the road to the USA's and
the exciting trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See you get your pro card, and
Sure.
well, hopefully I'll place.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Right on, man.
All right, man. Good shit.
Cool.